Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. An eye for an eye will only make the whole world blind. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Where there is love, there is life. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. God has no religion. Hate the sin, love the sinner. Let the first act of every morning be to make the following resolve for the day. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. The future depends on what you do today. A man is but the product of his thoughts, what he thinks he becomes. The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated. To give pleasure to a single heart by a single act is better than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greed. To believe in something and not to live it is dishonest. The day the power of love overrules the love of power, the world will know peace. Whatever you do will be insignificant, but it is very important that you do it. Truth never damages a cause that is just. Whenever you are confronted with an opponent, conquer him with love. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Action expresses priorities. My life is my message. You don't know who is important to you until you actually lose them. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. If I had no sense of humor, I would long ago have committed suicide. There is more to life than simply increasing its speed. Love is the strongest force the world possesses, and yet it is the humblest imaginable. They cannot take away our self-respect if we do not give it to them. Speak only if it improves upon the silence. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. There is no school equal to a decent home and no teacher equal to a virtuous parent. I cannot conceive of a greater loss than the loss of one's self-respect. To my mind, the life of a lamb is no less precious than that of a human being. Poverty is the worst form of violence. I call him religious, who understands the suffering of others. In doing something, do it with love or never do it at all. Seek not greater wealth, but simpler pleasure, not higher fortune, but deeper felicity. There is no way to peace, there is only peace. Truth is one, paths are many. Yes, I am. I am also a Muslim, a Christian, a Buddhist, and a Jew. Faith is not something to grasp, it is a state to grow into. There are many causes I would die for. There is not a single cause I would kill for. It is wrong and immoral to seek to escape the consequences of one's acts. If we are to reach real peace in the world, we shall have to begin with the children. Nothing is so aggravating as calmness. It is easier to build a boy than to mend a man. Nonviolence is a weapon of the strong. Live simply so that others may simply live. The greatness of humanity is not in being human, but in being humane. Fearlessness is the first requisite of spirituality. Cowards can never be moral.